Hi guys, welcome back to my very small and particular channel on which you see just knives that you don't see anywhere else on YouTube. I don't believe that there is any review of that one, by the way, which is the last Bolte. So that's the Bolte Gemini Cavalry II. So just to show you a bit of history of Bolte Gemini Cavalry, I already have that one, which is, I believe, the Gemini Cavalry 1. Gemini Cavalry. So this is one is the 1, and you can compare the 1 to the 2. So I believe that the 2 is bigger. That's what we can see. So that's exactly the same construction, same kind of knife, but you have one which is bigger than the other one. You already get a review of that one, which is a very great one. I have several like Gemini Cavalry clones. I love that knife. That's one of my favorite knives. And I got, for example, that Bison version, which is the light version, with the and I have another Effengrove version, I believe, which was done with the orange handle on my channel. So this one has the Blood Grove or the fuller. I just regret that Bolte didn't do that fuller because it's beautiful. They should have done a fuller here and here to make it more beautiful. But honestly, that knife is a very nice knife. I was really fan of it. Damaged a bit because I use it as an armor when I was camping. And recently they got that version. They have done it in 3 versions. So you have 2 versions with that handle color, and one is with a black blade, acid treated black blade with that handle. The other one is silver blade with that handle. And the last one, which is a bit like the most difficult to find, and I think it's out of stock now. This is that version with the orange handle. I like it. I got it with orange handle, and that's a bit like a small sword. So let's look at the spec of that stuff. And it's, oh yeah, by the way, difference, it's A8 steel, and this one was DC53. In terms of usage, I prefer a bit A8. It's cutting very well. I mean, look at the detail and everything. Everything is super well made. I'm not sure if you see it very well, but the V edge is impressive. Bolte, that stuff is really like super handle, super comfortable in hand, well balanced because you have a long blade, so I like it. The both are really great knives. If you want really like an efficient knife, something like indestructible, the tank, it's a super knife. And you have a good, let's look at the sheath now, because they improved the sheath. That's the new sheath version. You can see that they have done a bit like laser style. It's a bit like what Miller Boss is doing. It's something here to protect if it fell, that you don't damage the blade or the kydex. That's a thick kydex, very nice kydex, and you can see the difference compared to the other one. Look, in terms of size of the kydex, color of the kydex. I mean, they have improved their knife. This one was doing the job. You have a small, it was screwed in only. So I think that they understand that now that they have to put the game a bit higher if they want to stay in the competition, because in China they start to be super aggressive with a lot of new brands coming out. And that one honestly that's one of the great Bolte sheaths that I have. And even here, to not damage the handle, they put a piece of material above the pin. You see, you have a pin here, and to not damage, super nice click, super well secured. I mean, honestly, there is no play at all. It's not too difficult to take it out, and you have a super nice click. You can take that out if you want, and just keep it in your bag. And you have a nice pressure loop, which is super well adjusted. I mean, that stuff is great. The Bolte logo here. What I like this is that it's Bolte. It's not a copy. It's a clone, but it's Bolte prone. You know it's a Bolte. You cannot sell that as a Bussy or whatever. And honestly, I like that. That's a very nice knife. So let's look at the spec. So just to compare to the other one, because we had the other one. The former one was 18.5 centimeters blade, and The handle is exactly the same, I believe. Yeah, 13 centimeters handle. So this one was 18.5, and this one is a very big blade, which is 24 centimeters for the cutting part, and 26.5 to the handle. Well, it was 21. Yeah, so you have 5 centimeters additional to that one. 5 centimeters additional. 5 centimeters may do the difference. Ask your wife. Maybe, yeah. So, thickness. Okay. What do we got here? 6 millimeter thickness. I believe the other one was the same. Just compare. Yeah, 6.2. So the both have 6 millimeter thickness. And the weight, no. Because the weight, that stuff is it's not light, honestly. So the weight for that big baby is 624 grams. So 624, and with the sheath, yeah, almost 900, 873. So the past one was like 624 versus 16, yeah. So you have 100 grams difference. What you have to consider, this is a 100 grams difference for 5 centimeters of blade addition. Honestly, like in reality, I don't really need such big blade, and I think that if I go out, I'm still getting that one. If you really, because it's sufficient, it's just like sufficient. But I like it. It's super cool. How about it? I'm not gonna use it too much because it's very big and very long, and you don't really need it. But I like big blades. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.